Hello and welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's Dawn here. So today I'm with you with Dawn and Julia Create. Yay! This week is my turn and I've decided Julia and I need another journal for next year for our Dawn and Julia Create. So what better to do than to create a journal but out of packaging? That is it. And I'm just looking and I don't know why these are here because actually I do. I've just taken these out of the packaging because I'm going to use the packaging inside my journal because it's different. Well, yeah, it's different. That's basically it. It is different. I've never done put bits of plastic in a journal before, but it'll be interesting to see how they react and how I can cover them throughout next year. So this is our challenge. We're also to cover to design our front cover. We can use anything we want, but we're only allowed up to 10 pages within, like 10 sheets within, so it'll make like 20 pages. So I'm hoping that came across right for Julia. Anyway, let's see what Julia's done. But anyway, we are to make a junk journal for next year. And yeah, this is all just a packaging. Now, I have to be careful because a couple of bits do have my address on. So I've got a bubble wrap envelope, I've got a paper bag, I've got some a plasticky bag and a cellophane bag from packaging. I've got this which came with my wine. It was in my wine. I've got this which had loads of stamps on. I have a Harry Potter Studios paper bag from last time I was there. I also have some more cardboard. I've got some grey boards. So yeah, like I said, we're allowed 10 sheets and then obviously we're going to fold them over and then well, we don't have to fold them over. It'll be interesting. I'm wondering if Julie is going to use the ring method, so use like to put holes in, put the rings on, which would make life a lot easier. But for me personally, I think what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to sew these together because I'm feeling very brave. I need some scissors. I just want to cut this down. They're all going to be different sizes and different everything, so yeah. So if I just cut that down, and none of this cardboard will go to waste either, because as you know, dimension. It is perfect for my dimension. So there's our first piece. And then I have this grey board which I'm thinking actually I might need to score first. Oh, I have this as well. I got these, they're only 50p. And I thought, how nice would they be to do some embroidery on? But I'm liking this bit of packaging as well. So I'm thinking that might be quite a good little page to do in there as well. So I might add that in. It was just on my floor. Right next to where I need to be. Okay, what am I looking for, guys? You go. You all know. I don't. Right. So I'm going to just mark this in half. So this is 8 1/4. So we want it, we want it straight for a start. We want it at 4 1/8. So that's that bit done. Okay. So that's 2, 3, 4. Okay, right, I need to see what little lady's doing. I think she's being, oh no, she's eating a treat, that's fine. So there's 4. I just thought it was something, and I want to show you guys, you don't have to go out and buy all this expensive paper or anything to create yourself a junk journal to do stuff with. Because yeah, you don't need it. I do have another piece of cardboard. I like the idea actually of this being my my cover because that's quite chunky, and we sew these all in separate. Oh, I might just do that, you know. I love the fact they're all right. This is going to be our cover. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 5. Right, I need to put this down. Okay. So I'm just going to cut around here. the rustling a lot. I love the sound of paper bags rustling. It could actually send me to sleep, but I do know that not everybody likes that, so I do apologise. Right, so there's another one. I can fold that over. So that's, I've forgotten, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we need 4 more, 6. This is going to be so weird to play on. 6, 7, 8. Need 2 more, 8. So we have a bubble wrap envelope, which I'm going to use. 8. I'm just going to cut the sides off. Like so. Right, get rid of that bottom bit because that does actually have my address on. Although I will still use it for something. Right. 8, 9, 1 more, and we've got the cellophane, 10. There we go. That is my journal pages all done. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to get my thread and stuff out, and I'm actually going to sew all of these in separately, because with this spine, I mean this was just perfect, wasn't it? It literally had. I bought a case of 12 bottles of wine, just for me, because, you know, Christmas is coming up. We all need some wine. We need some happiness in our life. How bad's that? And these were sort of keeping the bottles separate, which was quite nice. Right, let me just move this. I'm trying to get into my drawer, because in my drawer I do have my thread for binding. And I also have my needles. I'm just seeing if there is a needle out. And it's just a basic binding kit that I got from, what do you call it? Amazon. I think it cost me something like £13. Little Daleks. Oh, it's going to make some Dalek earrings. Alright, I think, just trying to see. Right, I've got, right, I'll use my bulky tool that is already in my thing. So I think that's all I need out. It's just the needles and the thread. So let's grab some thread off. I'm just going to grab a big wedge off, just so I'm not constantly, what do you call it, rethreading a needle. So I'm going to grab a needle. I have no idea how this is going to turn out or anything, so that's going to be interesting. Right, I'm going to put that quite far down. Excellent. Now, so what I'm going to do, I've got my pokey tool here. Probably do with a ruler. I'm quite a little girl looking at me, by the way, guys. And I know exactly what she's wanting. Right, and I'm going to just measure it. So this is 4 inches. Now I need to put 9 pieces in there. Oh, that means I have to use maths. I don't like maths. Right. Oh, there we go. Right. 1 centimetre apart, because it's 10 centimetres. I'm going to start at half. So I'm going to start in the middle. And what I'm going to do is I am just going to put a dot on where they need to be, and this is just going to allow it to be super chunky. Yay. Oh, lady. She knows she's in trouble. What have you done? Don't waggle your tail. Do you want to show everybody what you've got on? Knowing you probably do. And then what I'm going to do is, because some of them, actually, do you know what, I'm going to do quite a few. I'm going to do every 2 centimetres, I think. And now I'm just putting a mark because some of them aren't as big. Oh, hello, baby girl. You're not getting any more. Come here. Are you going to show? Oh. Right, let's make sure everything pointy is out of the way. And let's show everybody. Yeah, there it is. Can you see? She's all dressed for Christmas. Get off all the water as well. You're not allowed that. Don't even think about going after the coffee. Look, she's got her little Christmas bandana on. And because she's a princess, are you going to show everyone your bow? Show everyone your bow. She's even got her little bow on as well. Isn't that so cute? Hi. I think little lady wants cuddles. So I'm going to take my little pooch. Yes, let's see if I can bring you home. There she is. So I'm going to take her. We're going to have cuddles together, and then we're going to come back, aren't we? Yes, we are. So yeah, I'll be back in a second. Honestly, pets. So that was our little lady already. Right, what was I doing? Yeah, so I have just put a mark in. You're not going to really be able to see every 2 centimetres from this middle one, because I think because some of them are shorter and some of them are longer, I think that if I do every 2 centimetres, they're all going to get something. So I'm just marking them now, and then I'll get started. What I'll do is I'll probably do a couple with you on camera of how I sew them in, and then what we'll do from there is I'll probably go off camera and sew the rest in. I have no idea how this is going to turn out, so that's going to be interesting because there's lots of different things that I am putting in here. So like I said, this is new for me, and it's going to be interesting as well to work with it throughout the year. So you guys are going to be able to see how each of these different materials work within a junk journal, and if they work, because you don't know until you try. So that's exactly what we're going to do. And the plan is for Julie and I to finish our journals by the end of next year. So we actually, because I know Julia struggles finishing journals. She has finished one. I think she's on the verge of finishing her second one if she hasn't already. So hopefully by the end of next year she can add another one to the pile. So that's the plan. So I'm going to start off with this bit. Why not? And I'm actually going to put it, no, how are we going to have this? I think let's see how I'm going to position these. I think I want this one at the back, maybe followed by this one, then this one, then this one, followed by this, by this, by this, by this, and then by this, and that one at the front. Right, so that's the order that I want them in. So I'm gonna grab my first one, which is this piece, and I'm just gonna find the center quite easily, because once I have the center, hopefully all will go well from there. So there's my center, and then we can open it up. Where's my, there it is, needle. Okay, I'm just going to go through that centre hole there, grab this, and what I'm going to do is, because I know that this one's quite a big one, we're going to go through all of the holes. So I'm putting a hole, I don't know if you can see, I put a hole through all of those little marks that I've done. And we're just going to start off with the very, very centre hole. Okay, so pull that all the way through. And you want to leave yourself a tail, and then I'm going to come up through here. So I'm getting caught in everything. And then, now I don't have a hole for this one, which I should have probably done. So let's push you down. And then what I'm going to do is we're just going to pop our holes in where they need to be. You can measure it. I am doing this by eye. There we go. So now we're going to come up through here, and then the hole we've just pierced, we're going to bring this through like so, and then we're just going to pull that like that. So like that. And then we're going to come through that next hole. It is quite fiddly, I'm not going to lie, and I have chose the biggest one to do first, but there you go. And basically that's all we're going to do. We're just going to sew it in. So then, now I've done that, I'm going to come back through this hole again, because we want to go downwards. Okay, and I'm pulling tight every time, so back through that middle hole, like that. And then through the next hole, I'm hoping you can see what I'm doing, and through the hole that we made there, and then again through that hole, and then we're going to bring it all back, right back to the center piece, because we're going to tie a knot and then trim off this thread. Come on, go through there. There we go. Right, and then we're going to tie a knot here and this center bit. Okay, just do one more just to be on the safe side, and then we can trim that off. Right, I will be back in a second. Lady has been a monster. Sorry about that. Okay, so that's our first page now in our journal. So we're just going to push that over. Then we're going to grab our next page. Now this is going to be probably a little bit more difficult to go in, but again, just checking, and it fits all of these marks that I have. So I am going to push a hole through, like so. And then where that line is, we're just going to line that up. And I'm going to try. Oh, honestly, she's an absolute nightmare dog at the minute. Her stocking is full of her presents. I think she just wants her presents. Okay, so I'm going to go through down through the middle, and I'm going to do exactly the same as what we've just done. So I'm going to go through there and then come up and trying to catch. Oh, I just had it in there. There we go. Try to catch that hole in the plastic. Okay, there we go. And go back down. And then back up. Like that. And then we're going to work our way up to the top. And actually this has been quite easy to sort of stitch through, which has been quite nice. Oh. Right, I'm gonna have to go and sort her out. I know what she wants. She wants to go in the garden, but we won't let her because it is all wet and boggy. So she's sort of saying to me, Mum, come on, in the garden, but she's not allowed. Okay, and then down through here. So actually you can see much better with this clear plastic how I'm doing it, which is quite good. So I'll tie this up, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go off camera. I'm going to do the rest of them off camera, and then yeah, then we're going to decorate the cover. But how cool is this for a journal? Oh, I'm so looking forward to working in this. So there is that one done. So I will be back once all the others are done. So if you have any questions, please do ask me them. But yeah, I'm very interested to see how Julia does it, because at first I thought about doing the rings, but then because I've got this plastic which is quite thin, I was a bit, oh, will it work? But actually this has just turned out, I love the fact that we've got a handle on it, turned out quite nice. So I will continue with these, and then once they're done we'll be back, and we'll do a flip through, and then we'll decorate the front cover. So yeah, I'll be back in a second. Okay, right, I am done. It is all in together. It is gorgeous. Now it is super, super, super chunky. Let me just pop that needle back in there and in the drawer. It is super chunky, but by the time we filled it up, it is just going to sit lovely, as you can see. Now, let me just see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 9, yeah, 10. I've actually put an extra row on, but that's fine because if it comes to it, we can. Now what I like about this, look, it doubles up into another, it's because it's classed as one piece of packaging. So I do get, and if I pull it up there, I will get an extra page out. So we're going to be working on so many different bases, which I just think is really cool. And now, because there's so many different sort of materials in this, one thing that I will say, if you're going to make something like this as an art journal, make sure you have gesso. Gesso is your best friend when it comes to something like this. So yeah, because gesso is going to make it so that you can use it for everything. I'm looking forward to working on these bits actually. I'd be interested to see how they work. But absolutely gorgeous. Now, if I wanted to, I could in theory cut this down so that it's all the same. I still might, yeah, I'm not 100% sure because I really like, you know, how it all looks and how it feels as well. Because I think sometimes how a journal feels is important. Now on here we had this, which I've cut off. However, I've cut off the other one off the other side because to decorate the front cover, we're going to have it like a little handbag. So I'm going to put them on there. So that's the first thing that I think I'm going to do. Now I've cut off the paper bag. I'm just going to tear it into strips. And I'm going to use this to create a texture on my cover. So just ripping these down like so. And what I'm going to do is, sorry for all that noise, is we're just going to collage on it onto our covers, and that's going to be what's going to hold these into place. Now I can flatten it there, which is really nice. So that's what I want to do. So I want that to go into place, and then we're just going to get bits of our, what do you call it, our paper and go over. I love the spine. I don't know whether or not to cover it. I think it looks lovely. It's probably the neatest I've ever done. But I think because I think I do need to cover it. I do have this bit as well, which I can rip up and pop over. So that's what I'm going to do now. So you do need to get some glue out. However, oh, Lindy's put it right behind me. Glue. I think I'm going to have to just use, actually, do you know what, I'm going to use my gel medium. So I'm going to use the soft one. This one, I've just bought it from Craft Stash actually, and it's the Dina Wakley one, and this is the soft gel matte. I've got that one, and I've got the ultra thick gel medium. So we're going to use this one. I'm going to grab a paintbrush as well. Okay, and I'm literally just going to open this up like that, and we're going to use this basically as a collage glue. So I'm just going to pop it down there like that with this here, and then using the paper. So let's get a nice coat on there. I am going to put you on speed up while I do this, and then when I paint it, yeah, so when it comes to painting it into, make sure there's plenty of gel, with gesso. So you'll see the whole process, but it'll be on speed up because it could take me a while to do. So that's how we're going to stick that on. Okay, so there's that bit. And then again, I'm just going to make sure we've got plenty on there, and then cover this up, and then that's going to go over the top. And this is just, it's really, I'm doing it because I want to make some texture on my cover. And it's nice also to recycle those little bits that we have left. So there it is. So that is nicely adhered down, and it should stay adhered down. I'm just, there we go. So all I'm going to do is I'm literally just going to pop some gel medium on, and then pop these bits of what do you call it, paper over the top and get it all yeah, stuck down, just to reinforce everything and make it so that it's all, yeah, nice and sturdy with lots and lots of texture. So I will pop you on speed up for this, and I will, yeah, I'll see you once it is dry and we've put not gel medium, sorry, gesso over the top, ready to do whatever it is we're going to do to the front cover. So yeah, so I hope you enjoyed this little bit, and I will see you well, I will talk to you in a moment. Right, okay, I've done that. Now, I used both my clear gesso and my white gesso because I wanted some of that brown to still come through. And I've kept a few where the, the strings clear. So I've kept a bit of that because I thought the texture on that was beautiful. But yeah, I'm loving that. So my base is now done. It's all nice and dry. Let me get rid of everything that's sort of out on my desk because, yeah, I have no idea where I'm going to go now. I really don't. I'm thinking that we need some watercolours, so I might use this new set that I've got from Gabby, which is like a travel set, but it's a lovely travel set. It's super, super bright. It won't be as bright on here though, because on here it's like craft cardstock, so the colours do end up muted. But I'm thinking, look how gorgeous and bright those colours are. They're just super. So I'm thinking that might be the way to go. Let's just get some colour down. I'm just going to grab a paintbrush. Right. And then let me grab some water. It's not the cleanest of waters, but it'll be fine. I'm going to go with this gorgeous pink. So I think this is a rose. And all I'm going to do is, I'm getting colour down. I'm not sort of paying much attention to what, like where the colour's gone. This is because I have no idea what I want to do. So all I'm doing is getting the colour and putting it on, and then hopefully inspiration is going to take me. So if you struggle with, you know, doing a journal page or a cover, just put colour down. Honestly, it really does help just by adding all your colour. Now I'm going to add, let's fold this out again. I'm going to add the pink all over. And then I might come in with, so as you can see, there's no special technique here, guys, at all. I'm just getting the colour down, and this is just to sort of hopefully take me in a place where, you know, I want, yeah, which will hopefully take me to a place which tells me what I want to do next. We hope. So, like I say, just getting that colour on. These are beautiful, beautiful colours, watercolour paints. They are from Gary. It's a travel colour set, but it's such, even on this craft cardstock, it is still super, super bright, which is really, really nice. I think these might be the brightest watercolours I have now. So, yeah, putting, like I said, just popping on all that colour. Like so, and then trying to work out what I want to do next. I think I want to add some of this blue, so actually I'm going to take it off here. We'll use this up and just add little bits here and there. Nothing, not going anything special. We're just popping colour down. That's it. That's all I'm doing. Because it is hard to break that blank page. So by doing something where you're just popping colour down, it really will help you decide which route you want to take. I'm loving that. I'm absolutely loving that. Now I'm thinking florals. I'm actually thinking a couple of things. So I'm thinking Julia's rice papers that she's just released, which are just stunning. Now, do I want black and white? I think I'm wanting some of this. And I'm thinking, so because this is a Dawn and Julia Creates journal, I'm also thinking, because the colours are just fab. First of all, I'm thinking we need an owl as a focal point, because it wouldn't be me if we didn't have an owl. So I'm just going to chop him. Might do two actually, so I'll do one of these baby ones as well. Right, okay, so there's the owls. And I'm thinking, I was thinking my floral collection, but actually my Nature Treasures, the alcohol ink background, that would look stunning. So that's what I'm thinking, and that's just from putting colour down, guys. So this is why just getting colour down, it doesn't matter how you put it down, but just choosing a colour, just going for it, how it can really change things. So let's get this dry. So heat tool is going on. So let's get this dried off. Oh, I'm really, really looking forward to seeing our lovely Julia and what she has come up with. I'm going to say she's gone with a ring band. That's what I'm thinking. And there's definitely going to be cardboard in there. I have a feeling that she might also reveal the texture on some of her cardboard. Yeah. We shall see. We shall see. Right, it's not fully dry, but that's fine. I'm going to pop that off to one side. Well, yeah, just for one moment. We are going to fussy cut these out. However, I have no idea where I've popped my fussy cutting scissors, so we're gonna have to, as it's an easy design to cut out, I'm gonna have to use the big ones. But it's Mr. Owl, it's our, I think he's called Periwinkle, no, Glimfeather. So he was named by our lovely Naomi from Australia. So hi Naomi, if you're watching. I know she's watching, she watches all my videos, she's amazing. Oh, I've just thought, Naomi, you've just reminded me. I also have these that Naomi sent me, which says, "Some birdie loves you." See, I'm still hoarding them. Still hoarding them. I think we should definitely use one of these as well. But I am going to fussy cut it out. So, she sent me all of these, which are just absolutely gorgeous. Oh, do you know what? I've just realised, Naomi, what else you sent me, and it's right in front of me, that would go perfectly on this. And it is the flowers that she created using my stamp set. I have to be careful because our addresses are on here. So, see, hoarding. There they are. These would go, oh, I don't want to use them. Oh, but they go so perfectly. Yeah, we're going to use them as well. So, Naomi, I'm using them as well. I don't know why I've kept it in the envelope, but I think I just don't want it to... It's an absolutely beautiful card. So, it's a shaker as well. So, let's put that back. Honestly, yeah, I love all of my mail I got for you guys. So, thank you all so much. But, yeah, Naomi, you're contributing to this one. But one of my stamps didn't work, so she actually sent me, she had the stamp set that worked perfectly, so she sent me a load of stamp bits, and I have been hoarding them, even though there's loads there. I'm still hoarding. But I tend to hoard a lot of the stuff that you guys are gifting me. But look how gorgeous. It perfect. Just absolutely perfect. And then these are just going to go gorgeous. So this stamp set was actually in my Floral Treasures collection card kit, which unfortunately has sold out. So she made these for me, and I think, yeah, we need to use them. Now for Julia's beautiful rice paper. Do I want to cut this out? I am thinking so, you know. I am thinking this bit here. Now normally I would rip this, but today we're not going to. I'm going to cut it out, and it's quite an easy one to cut out. Yeah, I like that. So I'm just going to go around some of these edges, just to get off this excess. So like I say, because I think this would look gorgeous, sort of spread around the front and the back. Now I should really tear this bit, because I don't want to lose those dots, but it's just lovely to be able to sort of craft with, you know, mine and Julia's sort of stuff, especially for our you know, this is for our challenges throughout 2023. Can you believe 2023? That sounds so strange. So yeah, it's nice to have the front cover with both of our collections on, which I think is lovely. Right. Okay, so let's bring this back and let's see. I don't want that bit. I'm hoarding all the stuff because I'm thinking how nice would that be just across that front bit there. And then I want to bring in some of my paper, so we're going to do our usual of tearing like this, because I'm thinking that just a little bit. I don't want too much of it on, so I'm thinking something like that, and maybe that. I don't know if you can see it. And then we're going to have this just going across that centre there. Loving that. Oh, love it, love it, love it. I am just going to use, I don't know if this is, yeah, I need to use this up. So I'm just going to use my normal glue for this. And we're going to stick it down, making sure all my edges are covered. So yeah, so don't ever be afraid, you know, of just putting a load of colour down and then seeing where it takes you. Because honestly, it's one of the best things that you can do. It'll bring ideas through to your head, and if it doesn't, just keep adding more colour. But yeah, it's just breaking that blank page, isn't it? It's just that starting, because I don't know about you guys, but when I do my journal pages, I never know what I'm, like the starting point. I never know where I'm going to go with something. I'll know, most of the times I know what I'm going to use. Today I didn't, but most of the time I do, like I know what I want to use and what I want to do. I love that across there. So yeah, it's sort of But you know, when I don't, a simple thing of just popping colour on really does make all the difference. Now, normally I would use collage glue for this, or just, you know, PVA glue, but I'm just using this glue. Okay, which is my new one. I'm making sure I've got plenty on, and then I'm going to stick that down there. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to push it back into place so that it's all nice and smoothed out and there's no creases. Oh, doesn't that look lovely across the spine? That looks really, really nice. I love that. And then I love the fact that it wraps around the back, which is really, really nice. Okay, so I'm going to leave that just like that for it to dry. And then we're simply just going to add, I think it needs to go there along with that one there. So I'm going to add these on. So keeping this very simple. And I'm not doing too much bulkiness on this. Okay, so, but I am putting all the stuff that I love, and as most you know, I love owlies. So there, okay, and then we've got this, which definitely needs to go on, and I'm thinking actually that can go there. And then we're going to grab some of these gorgeous flowers that our lovely Naomi made me. She was, like I said, she was the one who actually named Glimfeather, our lovely little owl. Oh, so cute. So, oh, she's done such a lovely job on this. Right, okay. Let's see if we can get some of these gorgeous, gorgeous flowers out, because I think they're going to go beautifully with this. Oh, look at those. And then, oh, we've got a small one just for down there. Yes, we do. So again, I'm just going to grab these. I'm going to, oh, I like that there. Stick these down. I want another one. Oh, how beautiful is that? It's gorgeous. Right, let me just grab this. Pop a little bit of glue, because we do have, oh, a gem just there. Right. Oh, how lovely is that? I do feel like I want some more, maybe some more flowers just up in this corner. And the good thing about using these is I do get to hoard them because they're on my journal. So yeah, I get to keep them forever because they're so beautiful. Okay, now my glue does dry clear, so I'm not worried if it does sort of leak out. That's completely fine. Love that. Now I'm going to just spread this open because I do feel like we need some of these flowers going through to the back as well, so they all sort of stays together. I need a couple more. Oh, I like that one. So I'm thinking let's have a look. Yeah, I think I want 2 there and then 3 on the back, so maybe, oh, I like that there. We need a couple more down here. Basically, I'm looking for a way to keep them all, aren't I? Yeah, perfect. Can you see that? That to me is perfect. So that's just moved off, but that's fine. We can, come on, glue. So you're just going to sit on there. So then we've got the flowers that are just all joined together, like that keep it all blended in nicely. Okay. So that and there. Oh, absolutely beautiful. Okay, and then I want to bring in, I want to come in with some doodles, I think. stick them in. Oh, how gorgeous is that? I just need to keep pushing them down just because, yeah. I need to stick, and my underneath isn't dry, so yeah. There. Oh, how beautiful does that look? That is so gorgeous. So I should have really dried this properly, but that's fine. Right, what I'm going to do, I want a black pen. Do we have a black pen? Do you know what? I'm going to use this, whatever it is, a Scribblicious black pen. This will do. And what I'm going to do is I'm actually just going to ground our little owlies like so. I wonder if this is activated by water, because that would be nice if it is. No, it's an alcohol ink one. That's fine. That's fine. Right, and then we're going to go all the way across. So we're just having it so that we've got a nice border all the way around. And mainly because everything's sort of stuck up over it. So I want you to be able to see, you know, the cover itself. You don't have to do this. It depends on whether or not you like doodles. I love doodles. I think they're just so freeing. Yeah, you can tell this page isn't dry fully, but that's fine. Oh, love it. And then I'm going to come in, actually, and just pop on some dots. Like so. Yeah, like that. Just some fake splatter that our Julia discovered in one of our Dawn and Julia Creates. So just bringing that in. Like so. Oh, I love it. I love it. All along here. They say it's just, we're just bringing all of this in together. Just adding those little bit of details that really do make all of the difference. So, nice piece here. There we go. Oh, I love it. I love that. I really, really love that. Right, do I want to add anything else? Part of me wants to add just a little bit of shading. Let me get a smaller brush. I'm going to use this Payne's Grey. Let me just put it on there just so I can keep it nice and watered down. I'm just going to go around some of the areas just to shadow them, just so that they sort of, yeah, stand out just that little bit more. So just using the watercolour paints for that. Again, you don't have to do shadowing, it is a personal choice, but it does. I never used to do it actually. Julia was the one who got me into doing it, because it really does help certain elements of your, you know, of your pages to stand out. So I'm just going around like so. And there we go. Oh, I love it. Doesn't it just look so cute? I think it looks gorgeous. Looks gorgeous. Right, I'm going to bring in some shadowing just around these flowers. And they're gorgeous. They are so beautiful. I'm going to have to try what she's done. It looks like she's embossed them with gold embossing powder and then used metallic paints on them. Absolutely gorgeous. Let's do the same around here. I should wait for them to dry, but I'm impatient. Oh, gorgeous. Just gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. I just want to bring some more of that in and just make this just that little bit darker. I just feel like It's sort of just a little bit lost. What I love about this cover as well, you know, when I'm looking at it, is you're seeing all the recycled elements. So you can see the paper where it's been stuck on top, and it's cardboard. I just love it. So you can just see that it is from it's all recycled, which is just fabulous. Okay, and then I'm going to go around this. Like so. So just adding those shadowy bits on. Like that. Gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. How beautiful is that? I really don't want to add anything else to this. I'm just going to go over that just to dull it a little bit, so it blends a little bit more. Perfect. Oh, gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous. So I don't think I'm going to do anything else with this. So we've got the front cover, we've got the back cover, and then we've got like our spine as well. But when you open it up, it is one big journal page, which I just think is beautiful. And I think it's perfect for this, for Dawn and Julia's 2023 junk journal. Absolutely beautiful. I do feel like I need to put on somewhere, so I'm going to put making sure it's dry. Dawn and Julia 2023. There, just up in the corner. Why not? And then we know that this is where this is from, and I love the fact it's like a handbag. Absolutely fab. So that is my makeup for this week. Do check it out, and I've still got a couple of flowers left, which is awesome, so I need to put them back in with the cards. I'll do that in a bit. Yeah, go over and check out our lovely Julia. Let's see what she has done for this challenge. Like I said, I think it's a ring bound. I think she's going to do ring bound journal. I'd be very, well, no, I wouldn't be surprised if she didn't, but that's my guess. And I think that she's definitely going to have cardboard in there. She's going to guess that I have cardboard in there, because obviously, yeah, cardboard is definitely a thing. But I think she's going to end up taking it like revealing some of her cardboard. If not in this video, when we come to do some journal pages within this, she will do. You just know she will, because it's something I would do too. So yeah, let's have a look, see what she's done. Links to her channel are in the description box below. Do check that out, and I will see you again for another Dawn and Julia Creates very, very soon. But until then, please do take care, everybody, and happy crafting. Bye.